right next to me is my cactus, whose name is Christine. I'm a storyteller, everybody. Oh, yes, I like to tell a story, and Christine listens to my stories. And I really hope that you will listen to my story right now. Get comfy, everyone, because here we go. Are you ready, Christine? All right, me too. Once upon a time, everybody, there was a small princess. She was small, right? On the outside, but on the inside, the princess was big. What? What do you mean, Moondog? You're asking me? Well, I'll tell you. Everybody, the little princess, the small princess, she liked to read books, and that made her big on the inside. You see, she read a lot of books, so her brain was big, and her spirit was big, and her whole inside was big, even though the princess was small. And the princess, who was small, but big on the inside, lived in a big palace, everybody. She lived in a big palace in the middle of a big city. And outside of the palace, roaming around in the big city, was a big dragon. A big, mean dragon. And the princess realized, because she was smart and read so many books and was big on the inside, she realized that the big, scary dragon outside was making her feel, that's right, everybody, small, right? Because sometimes when you're scared, you feel small. And the princess was feeling small because the big old dragon was running around outside the palace. Well, it was at this point that the princess decided to do something about the dragon, right? So she got her magical friend, a little tiny mosquito, to help her. You see, the princess had a little tiny friend, and her little tiny friend was a mosquito. And she was tiny also, right? The little tiny mosquito, she was tiny too. Well, the mosquito was able to bite the big scary dragon, right? Because a mosquito, that's what a mosquito does. They bite, right? And the mosquito gave the dragon a big old mosquito bite. So even though the dragon was very big and the mosquito was very small, the mosquito was able to chase off the dragon. Because you see the dragon, everybody, the dragon got so itchy that he ran away from the city, right? And so all the people in the city were glad that the dragon was gone. And the princess was glad because she was frightened of the dragon. But now, because she got help from her little friend, the mosquito, she wasn't scared anymore. And she did not feel small anymore. And so, after this, the princess started thinking, I really do feel like I need to go home. I need to go back to my home because the princess came from somewhere very small, and she preferred to be somewhere small. So she went back to her home, her small home, and she led after that. Sorry, everybody. I meant to say she led a big life after that. Even though she lived in a small house, she wasn't in the big palace in the big city anymore. She was in a small house. She had a big life, right? Why? You know why, right? Because she was happy there. That's right. She was happy there. And the mosquito flew off, right? Flew off into the big world because that's what mosquitoes like. They like flying around with space around them. And the mosquito and the princess, they went their separate ways, but they agreed. They agreed to come back together one day. There you go, everybody. That's my story. That's my story. I hope you liked it. This is my cactus, whose name is Christine, and I am Link Moondog Fazario. Now, before we go, let's do something together, all right? Let's take 3 big breaths together and think of 3 good things. Okay, here we go. Good night, everybody. Good night.